I'm not saying I want to be strong, this rock person. I'm just saying I want to be me, and I want to be my best self at all times. And that means standing up and rising to the occasion, you know. What happens to a dream deferred, nigga? It dries up like a raisin in the motherfucking sun. Is you trying to be a grape, my nigga, or is you trying to be a fucking raisin? You pick.
Said I'm a queen, queen. And I ain't talking about no ass when I say it's in my jeans. So you gon' respect me. Never that. Never that. They say they love my energy, the way I work a room. They think I'm cocky, stuck up, arrogant. Who are they to assume?
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Benny. I'm back again with another video. I told y'all in my last video I was coming back and I was gonna sit and I was gonna talk to y'all. Before I make this video and before I get started, I want to make a disclaimer that in this present moment I really don't feel a way about anything I'm about to say. However, emotions may come up and it may seem genuinely like I'm still upset. Trent, you gonna stay sits? I think he's gonna stay sits. But because I know y'all probably can hear him moving. But I don't feel no type of way about the things that happen right now, and honestly I feel like a lot of the stuff that has happened has made me stronger, so I really ain't even about to trip for real about none of it. But I just feel like I've held so much stuff in, and people probably are wondering like what happened to her, why she not doing this no more, why she not doing that, like, and excuse me, my nose itches. But yeah, I just really wanted to touch base with y'all because like I said in my last video, if you're watching this, you really fuck with me and I appreciate you. So I just want to keep you updated on what's going on with me, since you have decided to take your time and your money and your energy and to invest in me. By the way, if you like my hoodie and my necklace, it is from lucky1020.com. I will put the link below and put it on the screen so you can go shop. The hoodie's not available yet, really not the necklace either. However, by next Tuesday, yeah, available. So something that I want to talk about and what kind of really triggered me is being a female in the music industry. The things people don't talk about, the things women won't say because we're trying to protect these corny ass people in the background. And honestly, to be completely honest, I'm low-key embarrassed to even be coming to talk about some of the shit I'm talking about, because it's like I really ain't know no better, and now that I know better, and in hindsight looking back, it's just like, damn, yo, like people was just playing with you and you just ain't even know, but you don't be knowing. So it's like, what are you supposed to do in those moments? So I did write some notes because I did not want to get off topic, so I'm going to, if you see me looking down, honey, I'm looking in here. So I want to start off with number one. Some of you may or may not know me, but I make music, have been making music literally damn near my whole life. I had pictures of it, proof of it. I started my music career probably 2014, 2015, and I never really planned to even do this. I knew that it was something that I wanted to do, but I never really like consciously took the time and was like, I'm about to do this, until after I was already doing it for real. So I started back then. Fast forward to now, what really triggered me too to make this video was because I was on Twitter tweeting, and I'm like, yo, I ain't make a new song in like 2 years. Which granted, I've recorded songs since then and I've written since then, but to be like, I'm about to make a song with the intentions of putting it out, haven't done that in 2 years. And a lot of the things I'm going to talk about in this video is going to explain why. One of the main reasons why I felt like I needed to take a break was because I just started to notice a shift from when I was regular Mercedes Benz to this Benny Hart person, which granted it's the same person, but I just started to notice people just started treating me different. And it was like, I know right now it seems like I'm complaining, but in those moments when, you know, your whole support system is gone, which at the time when I started this, my whole support system was gone. You know, the people that was in my corner at the time was also kind of part of my downfall. So in hindsight, I feel like I probably could have did better without those people. However, I'm grateful for their energy and their time while they were in my life. However, you know, I just didn't have a really solid foundation around me for what I was entering into in the music industry. And granted, you know, I haven't gotten that far up just yet, but I have gotten into certain rooms and been into certain spaces, and I just started to notice a trend of like, basically, you can't really, I don't even know how to really say this. Like, I had it all thought out yesterday when I initially had the idea to do the video. That's why I wrote some of the stuff down. I guess I should look at my notes. One of the main things I started to notice really was I started getting smart remarks and shady remarks and just corny shit happening behind the scenes from people that I was either doing business with, friends with, and things like that. All because I'm doing music now. Mind you, the only thing that ever really changed was that I started doing music, nothing else. Mind you, I've always been confident. I've always been low-key cocky. I've always been fashionable. I've always looked like this. I may not have kept myself up in the way that I do now, but I've always looked like this. Like, I ain't never get no work done or no crazy shit. So I just couldn't really fathom like why anybody would let me make them feel like they gotta treat me some certain type of way because I now chose to pick a microphone up. I now get this fake attention that don't matter to me, because at the end of the day, the bottom line of what matters to me is if I'm cut, if it's a check getting cut. And at them times, like, even though I had people wanting to pay me for certain shit or whatever, it just was like, I couldn't understand that. Like I said, I didn't plan on doing music, and I thought the people around me at that time was solid as fuck and secure in themselves, to where when people started really throwing shade at me, it never dawned on me like, oh, these people is just hating, or these, because I wasn't raised to think everybody against you. Like, even though my dad warned me, I never was really raised to be like everybody against me, da 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 da. Like, no, I was raised in a community of people who showed love, and if you was bad at something, they was honest with you and they told you. So people throwing me shade, I'm like, damn, maybe my music is terrible. Like, and honestly, for a long time, I really believed like maybe my music's bad, because I had a friend dead ass say to me after, mind you, I sat down and wrote my heart in this one song, and the bitch really just came out her mouth and said to me, nobody want to hear that shit, yo. That's like me rapping. And then literally shortly after that, a motherfucker was rapping. Like, come on now. But anyway, so that's one thing. And then another thing that really made me kind of like want to chill out and kind of get back to myself was my family. I'm not gonna lie, I love my family, but they really started treating me different. Like, I went from getting all these phone calls and texts from my cousins to fucking maybe one cousin text me, and maybe one of my uncles will call me. That's it. I don't hear from my family like that. Even my parents who live in this state, no shade to them, but if I don't, my mom, she's doing better since quarantine or whatever. They're doing better now, but at one point I didn't even hear from my family. Like, I would go months and didn't hear from nobody. And I'm like, I'm not used to that. You know, before my father and my sister passed away, brother got locked up, all that, we talked every day, all day. Like, not all day, but we talked all the time, every day. Not a day really went by that we didn't talk. And if it did, it was just like, what the fuck? So, like, I'm not used to that. My family just started treating me different, or just assuming because of what they see me post on social media. Mind you, to me, social media is a job. To me, I'm posting to get my followers up, get engagements up, sell products, get people to listen to my song, entertain, whatever the situation is. That's what I look at social media as. My family, on the other hand, they see that and they like, oh, she's good. Like, she's okay. Like, she's out, she's doing this, she's doing that. But for me, it's like, no, bro, like, this is my job. I'm really going through hell in real life, but I'm not the person that's finna stop what I'm doing to stop somebody else from what they doing to call them to be like, oh my God, cater to my needs. That's not my vibe. So on one hand, it's like, okay, that's kind of my fault too. But the other hand, it's kind of like, yeah, but at one point, motherfuckers, we were checking up on each other. And it got to a point where I started to notice it was a pattern of me constantly reaching out to people and not getting no love back. So it's like, yo, what you want me to do at this point? So I honestly just started to feel alone. On top of all the shit that I was going through behind the scenes in the music industry, period. I realized too, in a lot of rooms, you know, we work in a male-dominated industry, and I'm not making no excuses because, baby, I maneuver regardless. But I noticed a lot of men in the room really don't want you to be in the room if you're not there cheering them on, hopping on their dick or some shit. And it's like, I ain't that girl. That's why I'm not the bitch to invite to your studio session, because 9 times out of 10 I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want to be there if I'm not making no song. That's not productive for me. Why am I, unless you're coming there to be like, I need your opinion or I need you to do this or do that, yo, I'm not finna sit in no studio. I got a studio right here. So if it come down to it, I can sit in my own studio. That ain't for me. Another thing that kind of made me that kind of turned me off is just like, I feel like the way I was raised and the way you kind of gotta operate in the music industry, it don't go good together. I'm used to genuine energy. I'm used to people keeping their words. I'm used to people being who they say they are when you meet them. And in an industry like this, that's not what you're getting. You're not getting that. I'm telling you right now, motherfuckers, a lot of you. I've had motherfuckers, man, I'm not even gonna air it out because I'm still trying to keep the privacy of other people and also maintain my integrity. So I'm not gonna go too much in detail, but I've had motherfuckers where I started with them doing one thing, and by the time we done, they doing everything I'm doing and not what they said they were supposed to be doing. And it's like, I'm not mad at that. If that's what you want to do, fine, but don't sign up to work with me or do no project with me and you know that deep down inside you want to do what I'm doing. It don't make no sense. Now if it's a one-off thing and you just want to help me real quick, fine, but if you saying, oh, we gonna do this, we gonna do that, and then when it come time for you to deliver, you're like, nah, because actually I want to do that too, that fucks me up and got me looking like half-assed, because I don't have like a huge fan base, but I do have a fan base of people who listen to my music, who fuck with me, who want to hear what I gotta say, who want to hear what I be up to, what I be creating. And it's like, you fucking up the fucking church's money because you want to be playing in the collection plate. Bitch, you was an usher and now you want to be the pastor. Like, pick a side. You feel me? So I just got tired, bro. Like, honestly. And then on top of that, with this whole social media shit, I started losing friendships over it. Dead ass. Like, people will go online and say this and say that, and then for me as a person in real life, if you feel a certain type of way, I don't ever want to see it and think that it's directed at me. So I'm gonna unfollow you or I'm gonna mute you. Or if I feel like you putting out a lot of information that for me personally, knowing you, I don't want to know, I'm gonna mute you or I'm gonna unfollow you. That's just what it is, because I don't want how I know you and how you want me to know you to change because of some shit you chose to say to express yourself. I want people to be themselves just like I want to be myself, because I really don't give a fuck. I was about to beat a hole. I was about to cap. But yeah, it's just a lot of weird shit going on. Then a lot of what really bothers me about this is because this the thing. I never, even though as a kid, you know, I love dancing, I love singing, I love performing, I love all that. I feel like based off of some of the things that I've been going through, I've had to go through in my life, I feel like I was ordained by God to be in this position to speak, to make music, to create whatever. So to get people who see this and hate, or see this and think they gotta shade me or slight me or sneak this or whatever, it really be blowing me, because it's like, listen, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. If it was up to me, I wouldn't be on camera. I would be making my money, minding my business. But for me, it's evident that that's not what God wants for my life. So when I come across people who I think down for me or hear from me, and they call themselves stab me in the back or trying to talk shit or whatever, that shit really fucks with me, because people be quick to judge or talk shit, but they don't know how much you had to go through to be where you are and how much you've had to endure to even be in front of them. So it's like, the fact that I be feeling like I gotta say that to people, explain, yo, that shit really blows me, bro. Like, it really do. And it's like, I'm past that point right now. Like, I'm going to get back in my bag. I'm going to get back to making music. Hopefully I have a session this week. Who knows? I don't know. We're going to see. But it just really be blowing me. And you know, like I said, in any other circumstances, like now, the shit that come at me now, which honestly too has triggered this video, is because I started seeing certain people only come around again, or want to come around. These are new people now that I'm meeting, and I'm seeing it now. It didn't take me years to see it like it did before. We a couple months in and I'm like, oh, I already peeped you. baby. You only call me when this. You only hit me when that. And you feel me? It's a couple people who here and there hit me, and I appreciate it. But overall, when it comes to picking up the phone, I only hear from certain people at certain times. And it's like, if that's what it's going to be, bro, it's going to be that. But don't expect no other type of energy from me moving forward. And that's on everything. If you watching this and you feel like I'm talking about you, I probably am. And I quite frankly don't give a fuck at this point in my life. It's like, I'm going to deal with you how you deal with me. At this point in my life, that's all I really could do. Like, I don't even have no words to go about or say. Like, I don't, because just like, yo, I've been dealing with this shit for so long. And I feel like a lot of it is just like I said, how I was raised. You know, my father, he was a part of the community. You could call my dad at any moment in time and he'll come there, he'll be there for you. Same for my grandfather, same for my grandmother. They were very active in Philadelphia in the community. So that's the energy I be on. That's not the energy I can be on moving forward, unfortunately. I'm trying to learn how to create boundaries and what's the words I can put the way I can put it, and have healthy friendships and relationships with the people that I choose to have in my life, because I never ever once again want to feel like I'm being taken advantage of, used, dissed, hated on for me simply being me. Because yo, it's not a good feeling. I don't bother no fucking body, bro. Like, I don't bother nobody. I be chilling. I don't talk. If I ever talked about somebody, if somebody I personally had interactions with and I have a story to tell of my own, of my interaction, I'm not the girl that's gonna just see somebody I don't know and then instantly start talking about them. That ain't me. It don't matter what the fuck they doing. You're not gonna hear it unless it's positive and it's uplifting and it's encouraging or it's constructive. I'll speak if I'm asked to from time to time. But a lot of times I don't even say shit, so I don't even be understanding why motherfuckers be feeling the need to do the corny shit they be doing. Yo, I don't bother nobody. Yo, I stay in my own world. Like, you all see where I be at, in the car by myself, in my apartment by myself. And if I'm out, I'm fucking socializing because I'm going to celebrate or support somebody. I can't move on the movement of people and the shit they be doing today. And I tried to adjust. I tried to get with it. I ain't gonna lie. At one point I was real bitter and I was angry and I just couldn't understand, and I didn't have really anyone to talk to until, of course, I found God again. Because I ain't gonna hold you. God is what be holding me together, bro. God himself, bro. Like, people be like, how you do this? How you? God, bro. God. Nobody else. Dead ass. God, bro. Try it. You know, I recently, last year, I turned 30 or whatever. And I know people probably like, you don't look 30. Turned 30. And I was really sad about it. Feel me? But one thing that really made me turn my other cheek and turn and be like, you got this, is I'm gonna get religious. Because I promise you I'm not religious at all. I'm not. But I think at the beginning of the quarantine or whatever, I had downloaded the Bible app because I was like, I don't know what's going on, but let me get right with Christ because I don't know. So I just said I ain't religious, but I'm talking about getting right. But my soul and whoever, Elohim, whoever is up there, me and him be needing to speak from time to time, you know. But I downloaded my Bible app and I started watching, you know, the New Testament, because I don't know what's going on in the Old Testament. I don't know. But I don't know. Son told me to pick up the New Testament, and it got to the story of Jesus, and it basically was like that. He was about 30 years old when he started his mission in life. And it really spoke to me and gave me so much hope and so much faith, because damn, yo, do not cry, bro. Yo, do not cry. This is crazy. But it gave me so much faith because, yo, people be age shaming. I'm not really crying because they age shaming. The God came over me, bro. I don't know, bro. he become when he feel like it. This is proof, because I promise you this ain't a sad video. But nah, though. It really just spoke to me because I just was like, yo, You 30 and you feeling like your life over. Whole time, Jesus Christ was 30 and started his fucking journey at that moment. And you over here like it's over for you. No, bitch, it just begun. And that's why, too, I feel like it's dope. Because even after that, I know this is like mad random, but the 1020 in my name, if you add the digits up, is 30. And I'm like, yo, that's like a revelation in itself. Because literally 30 is when I decided, like, nah, that's enough. I'm not making excuses for myself no more. Or other people, really, because it don't be me. I'm not an excuse ass bitch. I'm not. That's the real reason why I've never even sat down, or you will never really even hear me say none of this shit unless you're friends with me. And even my friends, I don't really go into detail with them about the shit that go on with music. I just kind of be like, oh, it's cool, or oh, taking a break. I don't really go into detail as to why, but like, and I can go into grave detail, which I initially planned on doing when I first sat down. But honestly, I want to keep the peace, and I don't need no niggas on my back talk about, oh, you said this in your video. You don't even get that from me. You don't even get that energy from me at this point to even be able to be spoke about in my video. But Jesus will. God will, bitch. But nah. If Jesus could go into all these civilizations, these lands, and tell people about his God, his Father, by himself, even though all his niggas traded on him at some point, crucified him, who the fuck am I to think that I ain't gotta get crucified and my niggas ain't gonna turn on me? Who? I'll wait. Benny Harden? Who? There ain't no fucking body, bro. It is what it is. So that's really what I came to sit and tell y'all today. It is what it is, bro. I'ma keep going. Hopefully I won't ever have to sit back down and do a video like this. I learned how to deal with, you know, life and the people who ain't who they say they are. The posers, the fakers, the perpetrators, the emulators, the spectators, imitators. Cause y'all out there, you probably watching this video now like, bitch, shut up, I don't care. Yes, I cursed and I talked about Jesus. Yup, he loved me anyway too. So, and that's why your soul ain't right. You too busy judging me. You too busy judging. We don't judge. Who are we? Nobody on this earth, bro. Until you can single-handedly make this world spin, you ain't shit to me, bro. But a maggot, bitch. Alright, I'm going a little left. It's going left. It's going left. But nah, on some real nigga shit though, I just want to come sit talk with y'all. I know that I went all in circles. I did not plan to get emotional. I don't know what, maybe it's this chair. I don't fucking know. Because every time I sit in this chair, bitch, I cry. But I just wanted to come talk to y'all because, yo, y'all know me from music. And I just got tired of holding this shit in. And I still probably will feel a way about certain shit, but it is what it is at this point. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep making my music. The 2-year break that I had, I'm done with the 2-year break. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna put out new music. I'm gonna put out new videos. I'm putting out everything, yo. Even if my next project is my last project, which there's a possibility that it may be, depending. I'm just going to still just keep going with that same energy and everything I do, because I feel like that's what is needed. And the last thing I ever want to be or do is stop my dream and stop creating my reality because of someone else. There's a little girl out there somewhere, or maybe even somebody my age or older, it don't even matter, but there's somebody out there who is looking up to me and who's inspired by me, who's going to look to me when they face shit. You feel me? Whether or not it's intentional or unintentional. You feel me? I'm not saying I want to be strong, this rock person. I'm just saying I want to be me, and I want to be my best self at all times. And that means standing up and rising to the occasion, you know? What happens to a dream deferred, nigga? It dries up like a raisin in the motherfucking sun. Is you trying to be a grape, my nigga, or is you trying to be a fucking raisin? You pick. But yeah, I really appreciate y'all for watching my video. Please subscribe below. Like this video. Comment. Any suggestions you want me to talk about. Anything you want me to do. I don't know. Not anything, bro. But, you know, anything you want me to talk about, go in depth with that you heard me say in this video. Yeah, hit me. Let me know. That's all I really can say. That's all I really got to say. I just wanted to get all this off my chest. Because, bro, listen. I dead ass sat down and thought I was going to go ham and be going in. Nah. Can't do that. Cannot do that. Cannot do that. But I just had to be honest with y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Bye.